Hello, folks. Hello, and welcome back. How we all doing today? Hope y'all are doing good. Hey, we're back with another week. Just gotta... Let's see. one sec. I'm just trying to get to... There we go. I'm gonna start posting on Blue Skies more. Extra Emily's learning how to drive a manual. Extra. Okay. Okay. The Game Awards 2024. Okay, I need the link, the voting link. Vote now. There we go. Well. Oh, sign in to vote. Okay. We'll do... That's so silly. Okay. Let me switch it over here. Okay. So, I'm going to do Game of the Year last. Okay. So I'm going to do Game of the Year last, but we're looking at Best Game Direction. And you know what? I'm actually going to look up Balatro because I actually haven't heard of it. Well, okay, maybe I've heard of it.
Balatro, on the surface, seems like the kind of game you would try once and delete. Its premise is simple. Poker played with a standard deck of cards. But something about this lovely little $20 indie game is much different than your typical poker game, and Balatro will pull you in and keep you coming back for more. In fact, I've been burnt out in gaming for quite a while, and this is the first game that I've truly enjoyed in a very long time. And I'm not alone. With millions of copies sold and overwhelmingly positive reviews, Balatro is awesome, and even if you're hesitant about buying it, you'll probably end up loving this game too. So how does something with such an unassuming exterior become so utterly addictive? Ply. Thanks again to HelloFresh for this, my friend. What I've just described is the foundation of Balatro, but there are a few layers of complexity that turn a fun little 3 to 4 hour adventure into a 100+ hour poker playing extravaganza. See, Balatro is a roguelike, and roguelikes need depth to stay fun for extended periods of time. Imagine Hades without the randomized abilities, or Binding of Isaac without the crazy combinations of items that you can create. It would make the entire thing boring and repetitive, defeating the entire purpose of creating an infinitely replayable roguelike to begin with. And luckily for us, this work of art creates depth without unnecessary complexity on a level that I haven't really seen before. Beating the required score to take down the blinds gets progressively harder as you beat bosses, and your simple little poker hands won't be able to keep up. So you need something new. Well, luckily for you, with every blind that you defeat, you earn money, and this money is used in the shops that appear after every battle to buy better cards, upgrade your deck, and add bonuses, twists that can help you get further and further in your runs and earn more points. There's this one that allows you to play a straight, which usually requires 5 cards in sequential order, like 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, with the ability to skip a card. So you could do something like 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and...
Alright, I've seen enough. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know why I got a Game of the Year vote. And, like, I'm a little confused. Like, what game? I mean, I guess I could see game direction. But look at this. Best game direction is the same games as all of the Game of the Year votes. Nominations, I should say. Awarded. So we're going to start with best game direction, and we'll do Game of the Year last in my rant. Awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. I'm going to be honest. Astrobot, from what I've seen, is just very similar to like 3D Mario games. My vote would go, well, okay, and this, while it looks unique, I don't really quite understand it over the creative vision and innovation of other games. And to me, that just kind of like, I don't know, it kind of negates it for me. Especially when I think these 3 are better choices. Wukong is like nearly there, but well, I think it is. It's unique, but it's still very similar. Rebirth is a decent choice. Metaphor, Fantasia is a decent choice. Here's the thing. I love Shadow of the Erdtree. And I think what they did to expand upon Elden Ring, which is pretty freaking awesome, they expanded on it and, in my opinion, made it better. It's got so many creative new enemies, new ways to play, and it just upped the difficulty by a lot. And I think it's really good. It is a DLC though, so it will not get Game of the Year vote for me. But I will give it best game direction because it did take a lot of stuff that I thought was good in Elden Ring from a direction and a design standpoint and made it better. So I'm going to give it to Elden Ring. Best narrative. Storytelling and narrative development. Here's the thing. I think it's really, really hard to have an exceptional storytelling and narrative in an open world RPG. Don't get me wrong. It is very possible, and there are a lot of them out there. However, first of all, I haven't played this game, so it won't get a vote from me. Maybe I'm snubbing it, but I just personally haven't played it. Or seen much of it, I will say. I do vote for games that I haven't played, but have seen before. Like, if I haven't played them, but I've seen them, they still get a vote. I haven't seen much of this. Just not really my cup of tea. The thing about Metaphor is, even if its story is exceptionally good, I I want to play this game, so I don't really quite understand the narrative story. I think personally my vote would go for Senua's Saga or Silent Hill 2. And I think it's going to go to Silent Hill 2 because I actually played Silent Hill 2. And I think what they did with having a fun game while actually keeping the story very engaging, I think does it for me. Best art direction. Oh, that's cute. All right. I love voting for stuff that's unique, though. I'm not... It does look cool. I haven't played it, though. Metaphor is essentially a very similar art style to Persona. Which isn't automatically a bad thing. But I just think these two really stand out. And Astrobot might be... I mean, I haven't seen this game at all, so it's not really something I'll vote for. It may deserve it. I just haven't seen it. This is just my personal votes. Astrobot is probably third for me. I think it's similar to a bunch of other stuff, but it still looks good. This is tough. All right. I think Wukong is one of the best looking games out there. However, it doesn't really stand out to me as something unique. In terms of like how good it looks, because even though it looks really good, there are a lot of games that also look really, really good. But what Elden Ring does, the Shadow of the Erdtree does, is it takes scale and distance into account. And I actually really love a design standpoint where there's areas that are just seemingly very flat, and you can see locations that you can go to from an extremely far distance, and they made it look really good. So because of that, I'm gonna give Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree my vote there. Best score and music. I mean, come on. I gotta give it to Metaphor, right? I love Silent Hill 2, don't get me wrong. And if there's like... I'm pretty sure there's a sound design one. Yeah, audio design. And if I remember correctly, Silent Hill 2 is there. I will vote for Silent Hill 2 in terms of audio design, because I think they do a really good job with it. But Metaphor... I mean, Atlas does amazing work with their scores and music, so I gotta give it to Atlas and Metaphor. Yes. I don't understand this one. These two are really good. Honestly, all four of these options are really good, but like I said, just for me personally, I think I gotta give it to Silent Hill 2. Best performance. Yeah, I mean, Luke Roberts did so good. He just did so good as James. Like, he really exceeded my expectations. I thought it was going to be okay, but I think he did so good. Just watch the In Water Silent Hill 2 ending. Look it up on YouTube and you'll get it. Recognizing software and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. All right, here's the thing. Dragon Age: The Veilguard, in my opinion, was snubbed this year. That is, I mean, I have a lot of opinions about what they have for Game of the Year. But the biggest snub to me is this is the only category where Dragon Age Veilguard is nominated. And I'm playing through it right now, and honestly, I can pretty much find any option in the options menu that I want to make to help me play the game the way that I want. And I really enjoy that about it. So I'm going to give it to Dragon Age. I feel like it deserves at least one award. Games for Impact. Or a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. I mean, Indica's really good. You know what? And this is a game I watched CJU play. I think it's really interesting. I'm going to give it to Indica. Best ongoing. This is just silly. Honestly, Final Fantasy XIV probably deserves it. I'm going to give it to Final Fantasy XIV, but there's others that should be on here. What Sony did with Helldivers 2 is... I really hate it. I'm with Pirate Software all the way on this. I totally agree that requiring a PSN account for Steam users is ridiculous. So I'm going to give it to Final Fantasy. Best community support. Responsiveness, inclusive social media activity, and game updates / patches. I mean, is it still No Man's Sky? It might be. I'm going with it. All right, best independent game. I'm not going to lie. Again, I haven't heard of any of these outside of the traditional publisher system. I'm sorry, isn't... What? I'm pretty sure Devolver is big enough. Annapurna Interactive, I would say, is big enough, but okay. And that looks really cool. I'm gonna give it to Animal Well, though. Best debut indie game. Yeah. Best mobile. Oh, I didn't even know that was on mobile. I'm gonna give it to Pokemon trading card game though, because that's actually, I'm surprised that wasn't implemented before. So yeah. Best VR/AR. All right. It's gonna be one of these two. Give me Metro. I think that'd be really cool in AR or VR or both, whatever. Best action game. I'll give it to Wukong. Well, actually change it. I'm going to change it. I'm actually going to give it to Space Marine. I like spreading my votes out. Best action adventure, combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. Does Astrobot have combat? Honestly, I'm just going to give it to Silent Hill 2. I think they improved the combat pretty substantially from the original, and the puzzles are different and they're challenging, and it's really fun. Best RPG. Sorry, Elden Ring, I can't give you the vote. I just can't. I can appreciate that Dragon's Dogma 2 is up here. I just personally didn't really enjoy that game. It's just, I found it very frustrating and very unfulfilling. Excuse me. I'm going to give it to Metaphor. Best fighting. I played Tekken 8. It's actually really fun. I enjoy it. Best family game. I really have to give it to Super Mario Party Jamboree. I know it turns you against your friends, but still. Is this even a multiplayer game? I feel like it... Whatever. Best sim/strategy. Yeah, I gotta give it to Manor Lords. December 12th. Okay, good. Just wanted to... I actually wasn't sure what day that was. Okay. Best sports/racing game. I give it to WWE. Best multiplayer. Online multiplayer gameplay. I'll give it to Black Ops. I actually really enjoyed it. Best adaptation, Fallout. Now here's the thing. I hear Knuckles was okay. I had no idea that was even a thing. And I had heard of this. I had heard of it. Now, the thing is, Arcane, well, I think the last time Arcane was up here, it was up against Cuphead for best adaptation. And what's funny is Cuphead and Fallout, which it's running against for me this time, are in like my top 4, top 5 games ever. And it's just so funny that Arcane is now once again against Fallout, or against a game adaptation that I really enjoy. Here's the thing. Arcane only has 3 episodes right now. Right. I'm just verifying this information. Arcane Season 2. Oh, never mind. It looks like it's completely out now. Oh, no, it's not. It's available in 5 days. Saturday, right? 18, 19, 20, 20. Yeah, Saturday. Yeah, it's not even completely out yet. And while I do think it's good, I just think Fallout was better. And, well, okay, I can't really say better. I'm just saying that Arcane had its victory. Its well-deserved victory. I think I'm giving Fallout a chance here. I think it deserves it. It was really good. Most anticipated game, Grand Theft Auto 6. There is no doubt about it. Zero doubt. These two are pretty close. I would probably give Death Stranding 2 third, but GTA 6. And this is obviously going to win. Content Creator of the Year. I don't know who any of these other people are, so I'm going to give it to Queso. Plus, I think he's been just hilarious. Best esports game. I don't even really know, man. Valorant, I guess. Best esports athlete. Where the fuck is Rafa? I've been hearing a lot about Faker this year. I'll give it to Faker. Best esports team. I'm going to give it to, well, Dota 2's Team Liquid. Why? Why's it got to be a specific game? I'm going to give it to Liquid, though. Oh, did I really vote for all of them already? Three rounds, 3 chances to vote. Sure. All right, so I did all of them except for Game of the Year. All right, here's my rant for Game of the Year. Hold on. Okay, here's my rant for Game of the Year. First things first. I mean, I can understand Astrobot, Wukong, Final Fantasy VII, and Metaphor. I think those 4 are completely valid Game of the Year choices. Now, here's where I run into some issue. Balatro, I think, is a really bizarre choice for Game of the Year over a bunch of others. I understand that usually the Game Awards and Jeff Keighley like to put one like indie game in the Game of the Year list to kind of provide a bit of exposure, but it's not gonna win, and they almost never win. Not because they're bad, but they're going up against some titans. And that's kind of why I think Balatro is kind of a strange pick for Game of the Year. My other one is obviously Shadow of the Erdtree. I hate to say it, everybody who thinks that this deserves to be up here. It is a DLC. I voted for Erdtree for like a bunch of other categories for like direction, because they, taking an existing game and taking it in a different direction is one thing, but Game of the Year is like for full-fledged games. And I'm not gonna lie, last year I kind of reamed Resident Evil 4 for being a remake, but after playing Silent Hill 2 this year, I realized I was totally wrong. I was totally wrong about Resident Evil 4 not deserving to be in the Game of the Year contention. I think it's because I hadn't played the previous Resident Evil 4. I hadn't played when Resident Evil 2 was nominated. I hadn't played Resident Evil 2 on the original. And I just felt like, oh, these games are remakes. I don't know if they deserve it. But after playing Silent Hill 2, if the folks who enjoy Resident Evil felt the same experience that I did with, Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 4 that I did with Silent Hill 2, because I was an avid Silent Hill 2 player, then I'm like, oh, well, damn, this feels like a completely different and new experience, like a new game. Like, because that's what it is. Silent Hill 2 feels so fresh and so new and so different. So I was totally wrong. And I feel like Silent Hill 2 deserved to be in the running for Game of the Year over one, a card game, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, I know a lot of people love this game, but I just think it's very strange to have this as like game of the year. Like it's weird to me. And it definitely deserves it over a DLC. I'm sorry, it's an expansion of the first game, and as much as you want to say, "Oh, it's big, it's huge," that may be true, but it's still smaller than the original, just the base game of Elden Ring. And don't get me wrong, out of all of these games, I enjoyed Shadow of the Erdtree the most. I just personally don't think it belongs there, so it's not going to get my vote. If Silent Hill 2 were here, it'd get my vote. But before Silent Hill 2 came out, honestly, I was going to vote for Wukong. I think it's going to get my vote here. So yeah, that's my vote for Game of the Year. That's just, that's me. And, yeah. That's it, folks. We made our Game of the Year choices. Well, our Game Awards votes. And the People's Choice that come out for rounds of voting and starting in December, I'll probably do those on stream. But yeah, there we go. There's our picks. Oh, no, that's good. Hey, I voted in all categories. Okay. And yeah, I might get Metaphor and play through it on stream or something. We are kind of in the middle of a few different games, but the thing is, I want to play Metaphor really bad. I wanted to play through Cyberpunk, but I'm kind of having issues with the webcam. So I hate having to fix the webcam all the time. I played through, well, I mean, we're kind of in the middle of a Morrowind playthrough, but that's just kind of like a comfort game to me. So yeah, and I don't even know if Metaphor would have the same issues. I doubt it would, but still, I don't know. Yeah, I just think the choices this year are so weak. I just think they're so weak. Sorry to say it, folks. I just don't like them. So, yeah. All right. I was going to do some music stuff. Give me 1 second. I gotta remember. I gotta listen to I downloaded some inspo music. Okay. wonder if I can send these to myself. What's up? Hmm. All right, let's see what we can do. Okay, so kind of noticed that I've been struggling with finding the right type of rhythm that I want for some of the music. And so I had AI generate some music to help inspire me on what kind of rhythm and beat I want to go for. None of the music is going to be AI generated, like none of it. I'm just using it for inspiration because I was having trouble kind of coming up with something that didn't sound like crap. So I'm kind of just kind of, I don't know, listening to this to kind of implement what I think is good about it and just kind of like implement what it sounds like, but it's not going to be used. That's not bad. All right, let's see what we get. Whatever. Let's see what we can use from there. What's up, Alex? Okay, I don't dislike that at all. At all.
AJ, this project might need a bit.
Oh, Pebbles is streaming. Good. I'm glad that they're feeling better.
Pretty sure that puts that solidly into 25 million coins worth, which isn't a lot, but it's a lot in redstone.
That is a lot of redstone. Oh, thank you, Evil. Have a good night.
Bye, evil. You weren't so evil to me.
Yeah, Evil's really chill. I should really organize my chest. Is there okay? I know you can use just regular chests in Hypixel. Is there like a better chest to use to organize?
I just upgrade my inventory with backpacks.
And just carry it all?
Yeah.
Just carry everything with you all the time.
You ever enter storage pages? Those cost like actual money, if I'm not mistaken. But which I think I did like once, so I have like one extra page. But you have backpacks, which can be upgraded for a pretty hefty size. You can put up to like 18 of them on you. If you just go around with fairy souls, that unlocks all the slots.
That's true. I thought.
So
did they change fairy souls or something?
yeah, fairy souls are kind of annoying now. As good of stats as they used to. They don't give per fairy now.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
I see.
I don't like updated fairies. I think updated fairies are bad.
Also, hi Roz. Thank you. Yeah, I finally am back at my dorm. It's good.
They're not dying anymore. They're fine.
Yeah, if left unchecked, I would be dying, so that's why I had to go to the hospital.
Stop dying! I'm gonna throw a brick through your window.
Uh-huh. And how is that gonna help?
Well, no, you don't brick through your window.
I have so many potatoes.
You don't have not enough bricks.
You know, true. What do you call it? Like a stress reliever thing, but it's a brick.
What?
Yeah, I have a little brick stress reliever thing. Squishy brick.
This is my squishy. Squish my brick.
I got it because it's a reference to
That's so silly.
It was for like LGBTQ month and stuff. I thought it was funny. I was like, alright, I'll take a brick.
Am I still bank interest? Hold on.
Dorm window, true.
53 days ago would be the last time. Pebbles, I have a problem.
Yeah. Okay.
There's too much money in your account.
That's how it is on my main. I'm like, oh, I'm out. But I left it for like over half a year. And then I came back and I was like, oh, how nice. Money.
5 million coins and an enchanted gold block.
Yeah, I can't upgrade it on my main because you need like the museum thing. Museum level 3, I think, for like the third. Me neither. Museum kind of sucks. What do I need? What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing.
What do you think of the changes to Haunted Mountain?
I haven't explored them very much just yet, but I know that they changed it. I think they added 3 new tiers. There's like 3 new tiers and they changed like some other stuff. Yeah. Why is it custom break? That's dumb. I'm not gonna do that then.
It wouldn't make sense for it to cost
Dirt break should be in normal Minecraft.
No.
It's in our modded server that I'm playing on. Yeah, you can make dirt brick and dirt slabs.
That's so weird. What?
It's so good for terraforming though.
Why are you terraforming dirt?
Because it looks nice.
But it's dirt pebbles.
Yeah, but you can make dirt look nice. I just can't find out there it
No matter how much you spruce up dirt, it's still dirt.
is. Do I have like spare blocks to use for this?
Do I want to play some Skyrim?
Do I?
I want to play Skyrim.
I don't know, do you?
I don't know.
I mean, fair enough. What level should I build my island on? Should I just leave it at the same level it's on? Just build off of it.
What are you talking about? Huh?
On Hypixel, yeah.
Well, you don't need to make a farm anymore.
No, there's the garden.
Yeah, the garden's good.
Yeah, the garden released the last time I played. And
Yeah.
then I didn't play for a while.
I'm waiting on that, forge to be able to chop trees better.
Yeah. Oh, raid bugged out. No worries, Gao. Gao live.
How dare you?
Tell them to play Skyrim and to play my mod. True! Ross makes cool Skyrim mods.
Wait, which mod does he want me to use?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know their names. I just know that he makes cool stuff.
I'm doing a mostly vanilla playthrough, except for the skill tree. I replaced it with Ordinator,
Okay.
and it basically redoes all the skill trees so that they're more interesting. That's all
Oh.
it does. So, like, speech, instead of it just being based on, like, a barter system, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your dragon shouts will also contribute towards your XP.
Oh, that's actually a good idea.
Technically, you are speaking a different language, and you have to do so with phonetic accuracy, so it makes sense that it would level your speech.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And you got things like the alchemy tree. Like, one of the perks in there is like, hey, if you use like your upgraded lab to make a potion, for the next 20 seconds after using it, if you drink that potion, its effects will last 15 times longer and be 25% stronger. It's
That's
just a
pretty
bunch
cool.
of things like that.
Chaos is happening right now.
Wait, what's up?
There's so many mobs on my island. I need to light it up.
No, you need to go wood cutting. You need to get the candle thing. Remember?
Oh yeah, the candle thing. That's true. Acacia wood.
Acacia wood. Yeah.
Yeah.
You spent so long on that the first time around. I felt so bad.
I know. You can just buy them for like, I don't know, like 10,000 or something. They're not
What,
that
the candle?
expensive. Yeah.
You can buy them now?
Well, people sell them. Yeah. Pretty
oh,
sure.
if you're playing them. Yeah,
Oh, because you're on Iron Man. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so it's called the Hidden Tomb of Erkheim. I will text it to you. There you go.
Oh, piercing. Interesting.
Persine. Oh, yeah. Persine.
You said this is one that they made?
Uh-huh.
Is this one of the paid creations? Hold on. What is this?
It's not a paid creation.
It's also on Nexus, I see.
Yes.
Oh, there you go. No, it's not. He says
No.
no.
Someone took it and uploaded it to Nexus then. It's
Not
on
a paid
Nexus.
creation, but it is on Nexus.
It's not on creation, but it is on Nexus.
Yeah.
Oh, not a paid creation. Okay.
I got glowstone. Let's go. I'll need that eventually.
Well, I'll say, I think someone might have scraped your content there for a second, Nuclear. You might want to look into that. No, it's not pay. They still scraped your content. That's not cool.
Yeah.
Unless you want them to.
Is there a thing I can do to make island? Oh. That's pretty good. Thinking if I store stuff here and then I eventually want to move it, that's gonna suck. Oh well, for now it goes here.
Delish. Okay.
Where did it go? I lost it.
Into the void.
Into the void.
Oh. Rip.
I'll have to look it up again.
I have no idea who Alex is, but apparently I'm friends with him and keep leaving and joining.
Who?
I have no idea. Somebody on Minecraft.
Where?
On Minecraft.
Oh. In Minecraft. Got it.
In Minecraft.
The courier! Oh no, he's gonna kill me. Courier 6. No.
Is there things I don't know?
Meow.
No.
Something happening?
Wait, when did you get raided?
Oh, I will go.
Somebody calling my name?
Oh, hi, Bori. Sorry, I didn't see your message. It blended in with Roz's message because you're both yellow on my screen. Sorry about that. Hi, Bori. I'm back. I ate food.
Gosh, my table's not happy about that. Please don't.
Oh, he was wondering, Titan's wondering, how you got something translated into Russian?
Yeah, who'd you get to translate your mod into Russian, dude? Can you speak Russian?
Yeah, is there
Just
something you're not
overturn.
telling me, or
I fucking wish.
you know Russian?
No Russian.
Which is pretty cool. Russians, I like it as a language.
Yeah.
There's
You still have the Pulsar gang redeem, by the way.
do I?
Yeah.
Oh, oh,
That's funny. Pulsar's not even around anymore. It got disbanded.
no, yeah.
Those
I'll give Fat Boy a treat.
Mhm. Oh, I can give him a treat. Yeah, we can join a Discord channel, and you can join in. I can make one.
Which Discord?
I don't think there's Discord both of you are in. I can just make a conversation.
Sure.
I guess it'll be having to have that open.
Hello.
I love the
Hello.
name Rozzlecopter.
Thank you. Yep, that's a classic.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna mute because it seems like I'm gonna be echoing off of yours for a little bit. So.
Oh.
Yeah. So where'd you get someone to translate into Russian for you, or did you use a translator like a Google or anything like that?
No, so fun fact, sometimes when you create a nice mod for Nexus or whatever, occasionally people who know English and whatever other language will play it, and then they will actually reach out and message me and ask if they can translate it to whatever language they choose. And most of the time I just say yes because I'm like, "Hey, you wanna play the game in whatever language you prefer and you want to translate the whole thing? Absolutely go for it."
Neat.
But no, I don't know Russian as much as I would love to know Russian, but yeah.
It was just like it's one of those languages like it's just like this guy knows Russian, huh?
Yeah, I wish. I think there's more than one. Yeah, there's one in Dutch, there's Russian, there's Chinese, there's Spanish.
But Russian's the one that stuck out to me. Oh man, are you a developer or are you just like doing mods?
Both.
Both.
Actually,
Nice.
in the middle of working on like a 2D platformer in Godot.
Nice.
Although I'm struggling with music.
Music's hard.
I mean, are you doing more indie studio stuff? Like, do you want to do it by yourself? I know a few musicians that
Well,
are also
not just
so.
not just by myself. I know. So I have
Yeah.
Pebbles working on
Yeah.
a game too, like a separate one.
Yeah.
The one I'm working on right now is really just to give me a good idea of how to use Godot and whatnot.
I want to put my hands. I should mention I'm also in game development. I got my
Yeah?
degree
Oh, it's
earlier
nice.
this year. Yeah. I'm doing software engineering for a company right now, just trying to get by. But
That's a good way to get by.
Yeah. But
Where'd you get
no,
where'd you get your game design, if you don't mind me
I got my
asking?
development. I got my. It's a development degree. It's so it may focus more on like C++ and all that.
Right.
But I got it from Full Sail.
Oh yeah, Full Sail. Yeah.
Yeah. It it upsets me a little bit. Full Sail kind of upsets me.
Does
I'm not
it?
gonna badmouth it. I'm
Why?
just gonna say that they upset me.
I had considered Full Sail once. Should I not?
um, um, depends.
Yeah, you
How
know,
dedicated you to not working?
to not working.
Yeah, because all of your work's going into school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not really too opposed to that. I mean, it kind
That's
of like it kind of like well, here's kind of the story here. Um I was in college here in Michigan. Initially for computer science, I was going to transition into a computer science degree with kind of they called it a specialization, but it was essentially a
yeah,
minor in game design.
yeah.
But I had to put that on hold for a bunch of personal reasons, and it's been like 5 years. And at this point, I'm like, well, once my fiance gets out of dental hygiene school, I'm actually looking to kind of go back.
Okay.
And so in the
Yeah.
meantime, I'm trying to kind of just build up and learn stuff on my own.
So like, here's the thing with Full Sail, right? It's kind of a. hmm, I don't want to call it a catch-22, but it's absolutely a catch-22. For like the very first decision of will you be online or will you be on campus? But the problem is most people don't know it's a catch-22 until it's too late. The catch-22 is that if you do online, you can work from home, you get to turn things in whenever you want, right? The downside is that if you want help from your teachers or whatever, they're a lot less cooperative uh,
Oh.
with online students than they are with on-campus students, because on-campus students can walk up to them and bug them. The catch-22 of going to campus is, well, first of all, you'd have to be in Florida. And
Yeah, which I'm not.
yeah, second of all, if you're not in Florida, you'd have to move to Florida.
Pass.
Third of all, yeah, the prices in Florida not great right now. I just moved away from there. When I moved down there, it was great because it was like I got a 2-bedroom apartment for like $1,200 a month, which wasn't horrible because
Oh,
it was just
yeah.
like
That's pretty good for Florida.
yeah. In the 4 years I was there, it went from 1,200 to 2,300.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Yeah, no, yeah, no. um. So yeah, it's just it's so hard after having gone through Full Sail to recommend Full Sail
Yeah, I'm
purely
considering.
because of how difficult it is.
Yeah, I had heard of Full Sail, and I was, based on what I was reading, was very skeptical of Full Sail, and I like to hear experiences from people who went to Full Sail or stuff like that. And honestly, what you're telling me is pretty much on like par for the course of what I've heard of Full Sail.
Yeah,
Um,
especially of modern day Full Sail.
yeah,
Now for development, the thing with development, right? There are milestones for development, right? Your first milestone is surprisingly programming 1.
it's
Now-
essentially where it all starts, really.
Yeah, but that's the problem. The programming 1 has like a 60% fail rate and dropout rate.
Yeah, that's because like if you can't really grasp the concept of basic programming, which a lot of people just don't really understand, then
Yeah.
you're not really going to get into game dev because you really need
Yeah.
you really need at bare minimum some of the most basic levels.
You go from like a class of like 30, 40 people to a class of like maybe 15,
Mhm.
maybe 20 within 1 month, which is just wild.
Yeah, and I've taken a lot of programming courses. Um,
I mean, if you've taken a lot of programming courses, you might be fine.
yeah.
But here's the other problem, which is why if you're not going to do campus, I would just say no. The main appeal of wholesale is connections. So people that go online to Full Sail never really get that chance to make the types of connections you'll get to make if you're in person,
Mm-hmm.
in that you'll get to meet other developers and designers that are actively working in the industry when they do events. Like, for instance, let me go to my LinkedIn. I have some of them on here.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I live in Michigan, actually.
yeah.
Um, and I've actually been considering going to Eastern Michigan. They have a game development program.
Yeah. Let's see. My network. Where are they? Oh my gosh, what is his name? I forget his name.
I don't remember if I said it, but what's up, Alex? Pretty sure I said it, but maybe I was in the middle of something.
Well, look at these.
I apologize.
One of them's like where is your name?
His name is Ba 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 Ba.
Yeah, his name's ba 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 ba. Where are you? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Sean McCabe. That's his name. Do you know who Sean McCabe is by chance?
Sounds familiar.
He's the head of technology at Insomniac Games. I got him and a few other people from Insomniac from some of the events at Full Sail as just like connections that I can go and talk to now. And then I've got the company that I'm going to be starting to work with in Monday. Or not Monday, January. Wrong start of the work time.
It's a Monday.
Starting in January, we'll start production up, supposedly. Oh, I hope it does. But
Is it just for the project, or are you looking to be?
oh, it's a full company. It's about
Okay.
40, 50 people, and I'm the senior developer there. So there's like one person that's above me in terms of the development process, and then above him is the CEO, pretty much. But like, he's above me because he's doing design. But even then, it's like, oh, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm doing things. I've been doing the networks because my current job is back-end development for a company called Resk Alert. So get to work with databases, MySQL. So much fun. I want to shoot myself in the brain every day.
Yeah, I mean, back end is just it can get really complicated because it's just so much data.
It's so much data, and then you're just like, well, I'm not seeing any results fast enough. I'm getting depressed. Oh no.
Yeah, that's essentially the case.
Because like, man, it's been bad lately too. Because we finally launched the main product that's supposed to be making us money and having people come onto it now, and things have just kind of died down at work. Like for the past few weeks, I've mainly just been doing audit logs, going through, fixing random bugs, just maintenance, really. Which is like the dream, to get paid to just sit down and just do maintenance and,
Yeah.
small task. But like, not for me. I like seeing results. I like seeing big changes. I like doing big changes.
Yeah, I agree.
I like seeing that one thing finally work, and then I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
I'm more of like I enjoy the design side.
Yeah,
Like building levels and in a way designing via scripts and whatnot certain mechanics that are visually visually represented. um I, I don't know. This sounds like a lame example, but such as like a moving platform. Like that's about as simple
no,
as you can
no,
get.
no, no, no. Hear me out. Hear me out. I fucking hate moving platforms, dude.
Yeah.
They're so annoying and unreal. They're so annoying
Why is that?
because the person that did it for our capstone did a very botched job of it instead of
Oh.
taking the time to sit down and do the research that he needed to do. And I had to fight bugs on these things just not working how they should work for like 3 weeks straight, and they still didn't work. Like one of them was if you rode the moving platform in an upwards direction, right? You would stay magnetized to the platform, but then whenever the platform stopped moving, it would just shoot you like 40,000 feet into the air. And it's just like, well, that's my life now.
Yeah,
Then you
that sounds like an overly complicated way for someone to do a moving platform. I mean, like
yeah,
I've essentially I've played around a little bit in Unity and probably an even smaller amount in Unreal. Um, but I haven't done any moving platforms in there. But Godot moving platforms are quite easy.
yeah,
They got a
and
nice animation player.
in Unreal, it's like moving along a spline, and you have to like set the spline points, and then you have starting and stopping locations, and it ping pongs back and forth. It's a
Right.
really in depth system, but it doesn't. The physics can be a little wonky, you know.
Yeah.
And of course, they threw me on it because I was the one that did the wall running mechanics and the wall jumping mechanics and the coyote timing. Like, oh, you're the physics guy. You did the whole movement system. I'm like, don't do this to me. I I spent a solid month going through and redesigning the movement component of Unreal so that we'd have our own custom movement component, so that we could run on walls, so we could have like all these custom movements. And because of that, I lost the time that I was supposed to have to spend on working on a boss for the level. And the problem is, I'm the only one that knew how to do game design, apparently, because none of their bosses had any sort of cohesion or like thought process put into how they should function. It was very frustrating.
Yeah. I can totally see that.
Like one of the guys that I was talking to, I was like, you should probably introduce the concept of phases into the boss. You don't have to visually show it, but like, it's pretty normal in like even the games that break the standard of what a boss should be. It's pretty normal for them to have phases, quote unquote, where they gain more mechanics.
Mhm.
Just the further along they get, the more desperate they become. He's like, no. I'm like, huh?
Nah, man. That's whack.
Oh. Apparently, we're watching The Godfather on Wednesday. That's gonna be great.
Oh yeah, that's a great movie.
I've never seen it.
Really?
Yep, that's why we're watching it.
Yep.
Is it literally because we were talking about it earlier?
Yeah, we were talking about it earlier, and I was like, I'm gonna ask them if they want to watch The Godfather. They're like, yeah, let's watch The Godfather. I know one of them's having an aneurysm right now because he's like a movie buff and he's probably seen The Godfather like 5 times.
Yeah, I've seen it quite a few times. And honestly, so many people think the second one is better, but I personally don't.
That's the thing. We'll probably only watch the first one this time around, and then next week watch the second, and the next week watch the third.
Yeah. I actually haven't seen the third one. It's like obviously it's not as good, and they made it like I don't even know, 10, 15 years after the second one.
I don't know.
Something like that. I suppose I'll have to get around to watching that one eventually. But the first one, I love a lot.
You level up.
Love a lot.
What are you leveling up in, huh?
Mafia.
And that's how Mafia works.
Yes.
Good day. Orange Lady, come here.
You have Nala with you?
Yep.
Yay. Because I know last time I think you didn't have her with you.
Yeah. Now that we're in the house we're supposed to be in, I have the Orange Lady. Come here. Say hello.
Hello.
She's not saying hello. Hold on. I'll make her say hello. Meow. Meow.
I heard her. One second then. Ah,
You can see her on Discord.
oh,
I'm a
oh,
cat.
there she is.
I'm a kitty cat. My cat was just in here, but now I don't know where it went. Oh, shh, shh, be quiet. Come here. No. I got you. I got you.
She looks so upsetting. Poor Bubs. She always gets so upset when you pick her up. Oh,
Oh, it's a black cat.
Black Kitty.
It's so sweet.
I love their eyes.
Meow.
The yellow eyes. Oh.
My cat's not happy.
No, that's a very stark difference between the two.
Meow. Meow for me.
Don't you hiss at me. You just squirm. Your escape tactic is squirm. It's never walk. There you go.
Meow.
The rest of my room set up. Oh yeah, Pebbles, I dyed my hair.
Oh, nice. It's like a reddish.
Yeah.
Meow. Meow right now.
The two dichotomies of cat. Silent when angry, loud when angry. That was totally her.
I sent a photo of the boy.
Here comes
made
the
that.
boy.
Oh,
Hello, boy.
she just meowed, but I don't think the mic picked it up.
No.
All right, I let you go.
Me holds on to my cat because she's too impatient. Okay, you meowed once. I let you go.
No.
Meow. Yeah, Fatboy doesn't like being picked up, so.
You should pick up Fat Boy and let us hear him meow. It's only fair.
No, he's sleeping. Plus, he
But
doesn't
it's
like
Fat
it.
Boy.
I know. He doesn't. Well, he meows sometimes. Like when he wants attention,
Well,
he'll meow a lot.
Fat Boy doesn't like being picked up, but we like it when Fat Boy gets picked up.
Yeah.
And it's really a 2 versus 1 here.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Did
he'll
you give him his treat
tolerate it
yet?
for me. No, I forgot.
So you have to pick him up. You have to give him his treat.
I'll give him his treat. 1 second. Oh,
Aha, now I can flood you with memes.
Good.
Good.
I enjoy a good meme.
Do you enjoy the brain meme in this chat?
Indeed.
Alright, I'm back. Let's see if my mic picks up his meows. Reggie, come here.
I heard him.
Can you hear him?
Yeah.
I heard him. Yeah.
Reggie?
Pebbles, you're not going to believe this, but I can't believe it's been 7.5 months since I played Lethal Company last.
Oh, for real?
7.5 months.
Has Lethal Company been out that long?
Oh, it's been out for over a year.
That is wild. What?
It's so weird. My brain has forgotten, like, a lot of this year.
This year hasn't happened yet. It's still like January
For real, right?
of 2022,
Of 2022.
right?
Yeah. Okay. I tossed him a treat.
Okay, I remember the beginning of April when Fallout came out.
Wait,
And
what? Fallout.
The TV show.
Oh, yeah.
And that was a period of time where I played New Vegas.
Yep. I also played some New Vegas around that time.
Oh yeah, in May was my friend's wedding. That's right.
People can't get married. That's illegal.
Let's hope not.
Let's hope not.
Obviously, June was my birthday.
I forget what this image is, but I'm gonna send it anyways.
Yeah,
Okay.
should
I think it's from Destiny. Yeah, it's a Destiny meme.
What the hell is that?
Which one? The top one or the bottom one?
Honestly, both of them.
The top one's the final raid boss for one of the raids in Destiny. The bottom one, I don't remember what it's from.
It's from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Is it? Okay, yeah.
It's
But yeah, he
actually
just
it might
looks
be
like
from the
one of
second
those
one.
chickens, dudes.
It's from the second one.
I
That's why I know this.
That's crazy how similar they are.
Right.
I thought the chicken body was like pulled from that movie and they just put it on one of the enemies of Destiny 2.
It might have been, man. It might have been. Wait, where is my good? Oh, it's not on this computer. It's on the other computer. I have a folder called memes I stole from an unworthy clown.
Fair enough. Oh, well, there you go.
I wish my gifts would load. I'm looking for one specific. There we go. One of my favorite gifts.
I used to like that show. I haven't watched it in a very long time.
Right. I should sit down and watch through all of it.
Yeah. The one thing I've been meaning to watch through, and I just haven't, is Adventure Time.
I can't get behind Adventure Time.
Oh, it's good though.
I don't know. It's just I just get bored of the show, I guess.
Oh,
I didn't really
Wait,
like
I
it that much as a kid,
oh,
so it doesn't hold like enough nostalgia hold to make me like continue to watch it.
right. Nah, because I never. Oh gosh, there's so many mobs on my island. I need torches. But no, like I never watched it like really in order or anything when I was a kid. I just kind of watched it whenever it was on. So. No. There you go.
Why are you meowing at me now, cat? I'm stepping on your territory. Huh? Oof. I'm probably gonna go ahead and go for the night.
Yeah, fair enough.
Y'all have a wonderful night. It was nice meeting you, Mr. Nuke. We should keep in touch.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
I didn't mean to leave that quickly.
Hey, no, you heard me right. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Yeah. It was nice meeting you.
Yep.
We should talk more.
For sure.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a good night. Does this one not make a leaf sound anymore? It does not. Okay. Oh, it's because I have streamer mode.
Is what mode?
Durr. I have streamer mode on.
Oh. Yeah.
So I was like, why did it make a sound?
Every time I go and disable it, like in the settings so that it doesn't do it automatically, it just changes it.
Yeah.
So it's just like, whatever, I'll just disable it every time. Oh.
Yeah, I need to actually sit down and work on more video game art stuff.
Oh, and I just need to sit down and play around with the keyboard and come up with some music. I don't know what it is, but like me playing random keys on this keyboard, and I'm like, oh, I got this good idea, and it just doesn't translate. It doesn't translate. It's just like, this sounds so bad.
Oh.
It's just, oh.
Sometimes it'd be like that, I guess.
Yeah, music's hard.
Music is hard.
Yeah, I think. Well, for this game, I'm definitely just gonna power through it and do it myself. But I think we need somebody to make music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That's fair.
It requires a special talent that I don't have. Oh.
Yeah.
Boy.
I tried playing bass before. Because I used to own an electric bass. And it just like it was fun. But the only thing I could play was like Smoke on the Water or like
Dun,
your
dun,
classic like
dun,
80s rock.
dun,
Yeah,
dun,
yeah.
dun.
Exactly.
Well, I will
Yeah,
say I found this
that's all I could play.
I found this really cool tone on the keyboard. That's
Uh-huh.
like it's set. It says it's well, it says it's organ, but in my opinion, it sounds more like an accordion.
Oh, okay.
Maybe this keyboard classifies an accordion as an organ because of the keys. That'd be weird though.
Maybe. That would be weird. I don't think an organ sounds like an accordion.
Yeah, it's got like 8 different organ sounds though, and none of them sound similar.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm not excited to go back to school. I don't want to. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do bad this semester.
What makes you say that?
So I've missed 2 months out of this semester, give or take. And I've been trying to do like homework and keep up with it and stuff, but it's like really hard.
Yeah, I can understand that.
And I'm semi giving up on it. And I'm like, oh no.
Well, how are the grades?
That's the issue, is I haven't turned in some things and stuff, and then they're giving me like time to still do it, but the end of the semester's coming and I need to get it all done. Well, only one teacher has given me time till the end of the semester. So I don't know what my grades are until I actually turn in some things.
Gotcha.
But they're probably like C's.
Okay. So, I mean, that's really not bad.
I mean, that's me being hopeful.
Yeah, and I mean, like, realistically, that's probably around where they would be.
Yeah.
But the thing is, as long as you're passing the semester, you can always,
Yes.
like, look to the next semester and be like, well, that semester's over. Let's just do our best to try and stay ahead of the game here. And, obviously, hopefully things don't go out of control again.
Probably will though, and then I need to have. So the reason I keep getting the kidney infections is because my left kidney sucks and it needs surgery. So I don't know how long I'll be out or how long that'll take. Because I can't really do it over winter break. It's not very much long enough. So I'll probably have to have it sometime done in the spring during next semester, so I'm sure that'll help.
Well, do you think you could possibly take a semester off?
I would, but I already took the financial aid, so I can't. Or I could lose my financial aid.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, ahaha, this is fine. Because I really wanted to not do this semester. I wanted to take a break, but they were like, nope, you'll lose it. And I was like, well, can't afford that. So
yeah,
that's what I get for being on time and accepting it before I had unfun times. I wanted to skip this semester.
Yeah.
But I digress.
Well, do you have a laptop?
I do. Some of my grandparents, though.
I know it
How
can
come?
be kind of. Well, I don't. Okay, so I don't necessarily know what it's like. What you've been going through
Mhm.
or anything, but like for these hospital stays that you've been having, how long are these
Yeah.
stays? You there for like a
About a
day?
week.
Oh, a week?
This last one is 5 days, so
I mean,
about a week.
I assume there's a. I mean, I spent a week in the hospital once, and personally, I had a lot of downtime. I don't know how much downtime
Mm.
you get. I don't know what they're doing with you.
I get
Maybe
a lot
having
of
that
downtime.
laptop could help.
That's true. Um, because they do give me a lot of downtime. It's just I don't think I'd be very productive when I get these kidney infections because I get like a little delirious.
I get what you mean there.
Um, so it's like
I mean,
uh
when I was in, they had me like on morphine and stuff.
oh, I'm allergic to morphine.
That kind of sucks.
And
Maybe that's kind of a. I mean, maybe you can kind of consider that a good thing, but kind of not really.
yeah, no, it's crazy too because so there's this anti-nausea med called Zofran,
Uh-huh.
and turns out I'm allergic to it, but it's like the most commonly used anti-nausea medication. So when I was in the hospital last time, they were just like, "Let me go grab you some Zofran." I'm like, "Somebody need it's on my chart that I'm allergic to it." Like, please no.
Yeah, no Zofran, please.
No, it's very bad time. It's funny because it's anti-nausea, but it actually makes me more nauseous. So it's like, how does that work? Who knows? Yeah, it's bad time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to sit down and do homework and stuff, and I can't bring myself to do it. Because I feel like if I'm gonna fail, then like, what's the point?
Yeah.
I don't know. That sounds very depressing.
I mean, I get where you're coming from. I don't know. I'm the kind of person who always tries to find a way to find a way, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. Usually same, but I'm just like, I don't know, man. I'm, it's hard.
And it's perfectly normal.
Yeah. It sucks too, because I got iron infusions, and they were supposed to make me not tired. And I don't think they've helped, so I think I might need another one. So that's fun. Because I'm just so tired, like, all the time. This really doesn't help matters.
You're right. It really doesn't.
Oh,
I really gotta write down this tone because I really like it.
yeah.
Tone 21. Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
My tablet fell down and fell on like 8 keys. It was really weird.
Oh. My island is a mess. I need uh mushrooms, I guess. I don't think I want to check that next. Excuse me. Don't I have it? No. Oh, but it has silk touch on it. Why does it have silk touch? Because melons. I know why.
Okay. I like that tone.
Mhm.
Like that tone. New track.
Oh, were you there when I said how much pizza I bought? Oh, well, I meant to buy one slice, but then I was like, no, I'll eat more than that. And I was like, no, I'll eat more than that. So I got 3 giant slices of pizza. And I ate one, and then I was full. So I'm just like, well, I have future pizza, I guess. Because these slices are huge. Like, bigger than my hand. Well, I guess pizza's normally bigger than your hand, but they're pretty big.
From where?
Oh, there's a pizza place in the convenience store at my college.
Is it good pizza?
I like it. I think it's better than the dining hall pizza. This dining hall pizza is like super thin, super sucks. Doesn't have like any sauce on it. So.
I honestly prefer pizza with more sauce.
Yeah, same. So dining hall pizza sucks.
Save level 4 music. Oh jeez. Oh my gosh. Oh, that does. Yeah, again, that just does not sound good.
Oh. By the way, I don't know if I've asked you this before. But if somebody says I'll text you later, and then it's been like a couple weeks,
Oh,
and they just haven't done that, is that just like a thing that people do?
I'll text you later.
Yeah, where they're like,
Was it in the context of it being later in the day, or
it sounded like it. I don't know.
I don't know if that's something that people do.
It was like a mutual text you later thing. Maybe we'll play Stardew, and then I haven't heard from them. To be fair, I didn't text them either, but I thought they were gonna text me.
Maybe they were mistaken and thought you were going to text them.
Maybe? I don't know.
I wouldn't put your hopes on that, though.
No. Well, it sounded like when we said text you later and stuff, it sounded like that I don't know. I feel like that's a thing that people do where they're like, oh, I'll catch you later, you know? And then you just don't.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, it's tough to say.
Oh,
Without knowing the full context, really.
well, they were my dorm mate, the last 2 semesters. But, I mean, there were some situations. But I mean, I thought we got along, but, oh.
Yeah, you know,
I don't know.
I don't know either. It's just that it doesn't surprise me when, someone says, "Oh, I'll text you later," and then, I mean, I can be bad about it. I can be bad about texting
Same.
quote unquote later,
Mhm.
or I'll be in the middle of texting, not send the message because I get distracted, and then
Yeah.
I'll think I'll send it like I had sent it, but it turns out
Mhm.
I didn't.
100%.
I've done that a lot, especially to
Same.
my mom.
Oh no.
Yeah. And like uh my stepmom messaged me uh not it was a couple weeks ago
Uh-huh.
asking me if I wanted to go with the family to this like fun little town where they kind of they're like big on Christmas, and
Uh-huh.
obviously we're getting to kind of that time of year.
Yeah.
And she texted me while I was at work, and I saw it, and uh it was probably one of those situations where I was like, "Oh, yes, give me 1 second, I'll text you back." I didn't say that, but I said that in my
Mhm.
head. And then
Uh,
and then like Saturday came, the day that they were going to go there, and I completely forgot about the whole thing. But I
mhm.
but then when my sister-in-law texted me, she's like, "Hey, I heard your stepmom messaged you about, coming over or coming to this town today, and she didn't get a response. Just wanted to see if you wanted to." And I'm like, "Oh crap."
Oh,
I thought I replied, but I totally forgot.
yeah. It happens.
Yeah, she thought I was mad at her or something. I'm like,
Oh
"No."
no.
I was like, "No." It was funny though, because I did end up going, and when I got there, I was playing around as if I was mad at her.
Oh no.
I was like, "Oh, can't even look at you." It was fun though. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I'm glad you did good to go.
Ugh.
That boy's back in his chair. He likes to mimic me, I think, is why he likes to sleep in that.
Attaboy.
He's a silly boy. But no, that's what happened to me. So my teacher was like, okay, email me, we'll figure this out. I'll give you some resources. And I was like, that'd be great for the essay and stuff. And then I meant to email and then I didn't, and then I was like, oh, is it too late now? So then I just let it go even longer and even longer, and then I just didn't email her at all. So it's like, oof.
Yeah, this may sound bad, but usually when I get blood work done with a doctor,
Mhm.
um, I uh, usually they call me with results.
Mhm.
Um, but lately it feels like they're not calling me with results. It just kind of feels like I need to call them. And so I wait
Oh,
like I wait like like a couple weeks, and then I'm like, okay, maybe I should call them. And I only ever remember when I'm taking my meds.
Oh,
And yeah, I'm gonna call him today, and then I don't. And then the next day comes around, I'm like taking my meds. I'm like, oh, yep, I should call him today. And it's just a cycle.
that's exactly what happened to me. I was like, I'll email her today. Nope. I'll email her tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nope. It's a terrible cycle. I don't know how to break out of that though. And from her recent email, she sounded like, I don't know how you can sound upset in email, but she sounded like disappointed with me, and I was like, I'm trying. So I don't know. It's mostly because we have an 8-page essay that was due the day I got sick that I did not turn in. Because I also only have like 2 pages of it done.
2 pages.
Yeah, she for some reason wants 8, and we have to do a slideshow with it, presentation. Like we have to read off our essay and do a presentation,
Really know how to play that game.
which I am not excited about.
Like it's not doable unless.
My presentation is on religious spaces in Pompeii and Herculaneum.
Like I could not essentially casual.
It's a very
Pompeii.
specific thing to do, but yeah, it's a class about Pompeii and Herculaneum. Like the 2 sites that are hit by Mount Vesuvius. Pompeii is obviously the most famous one because it has more stuff.
True.
Herculaneum wasn't hit as bad because they were on the coast, and it like the lava flow went towards Pompeii instead of them. Primarily, so they kind of survived it. Yeah, have you ever read? There's like second-hand accounts or first-hand accounts that were written down by a guy, but I don't remember his name. Like he would go and ask people, and he was like a historian of the time. And it's like
Dude, we have such a good clip.
kind of messed up to like read and be like,
Jenny's
oh,
death, too.
yeah, that did happen.
I've
don't
not
know.
read
That's
any
like
of
an
that.
all-timer Iron Man.
Yeah, reading first-hand accounts somehow makes it more real.
Hilarious.
What?
Is that person talking about the Pompeii
Oh,
stuff?
the
Yeah.
first-hand accounts, reading them makes it more real.
You did? Oh, my fiance just told me
Oh.
that she's read about it.
Oh, really?
About the Pompeii stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
People suck.
Hello, by the way.
What?
I'm saying hello to
People suck. Pebbles says hello, by the way.
I don't know who that is, but hello.
Pebbles is the is
I'm the
gonna
voice
be
that
the
lives in your
pixel
computer.
artist.
Oh, cool. Hello, Pablo.
Pixel artist for the Kingdom of Fire game.
You wrong.
Yeah.
Pebbles does rock. I can't,
Aw,
I don't. You'll have to send me the tile maps and stuff that you drew,
yes.
because I'll have to show her, but they're like much better than my tile maps.
Aw.
I mean, come on, you've done art stuff, and I haven't done
Yeah.
art stuff.
My associate's degree is in digital design, so.
Yeah, you see, digital design associate's degree.
It was just exclamation TV.
I don't have that,
We had to
You
use
don't need that.
but I do have programming experience, so that's a bonus.
Yeah, that I don't have. I took a computer 101 class of some sort, and we learned how to make it's not really Python, it was like a drag and drop Python.
Oh,
So
that's
it
interesting.
was like, I don't remember what it was, but you would basically just drag and drop things in order, and it would make it do stuff, and I was like, okay, I can do that. It was pretty easy, but it didn't actually
sounds
teach
a
me how to
lot.
program.
Yeah, I mean,
I never got around to like making
that seems like extremely, like an extremely basic way of showing you
Beta-fied.
of like showing you how programming works in a certain order.
Yeah. It was like babyfied programming.
Yeah, I mean I suppose it's like Python that doesn't involve writing it all out.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And then I also took a
Okay, dude.
it was technically supposed to be an art class, but we learned HTML and how to make our own website and stuff. I've forgotten literally everything from that class, which really sucks. All I know is programming HTML made me cry.
Yeah, that's why I use WordPress.
The little emo
Ah.
PB markers were fun. I did like them.
WordPress is really easy to use.
It's a good system.
Okay. I have no
That's
idea
what
what WordPress is.
Great.
What I made my website on.
Oh, okay.
Rip Great Deal.
Yeah, to do it from scratch.
Nuclearswords.com.
Counts for UX.
What is it?
Nuclearswords.com.
Oh.
For some reason.
Nice. Yeah, no, to do it from scratch, don't do it. It's not worth it. Use a programming thing.
My favorite mon, Jolteon.
Yeah, like using WordPress was just so much better.
Yeah. And it'll look like professional and stuff. Because my websites look straight out of the 90s. But at least they functioned, I guess. They probably are still up.
Someone just chatted.
I just
I'm pretty sure.
don't know the website name for them. It was basically like a random code that would be generated to host it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have
My
that saved
most
somewhere.
viewed clip is
Probably
Go
not.
Home, then Edge. Wait, actually?
Be cool if I did though.
Since when? Since when?
So I remember the hardest bit was
Give me a link.
we had to make part of the website interactive. So I made a
Interactive.
little, yeah, like if you would click on it, it would do a thing. So I made a picture of my character Yolu, the little goat guy. I made him change color when you clicked him, and that worked. And then I wanted him to be a random color because they were like, no, it has to be more interactive. So I was like, okay, we'll do a random color then. And that was awful because it was like it just did not want to work. And it would work like some of the time, and then I'd change something to like fix it, and then it just wouldn't work at all. Which is just coding in general, I suppose.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah. The one coding I used to be able to know and do a lot in is a batch. Which is basically just, you
It's
can't
really
do
just-
much in it.
Yeah, I mean it's like pretty much command prompt commands.
Yeah. But I used to make a lot of like what's it called? Zork or something? The old game. It's I think it's called Zork.
Could be. I don't know if I've heard of it.
Oh,
Oh, maybe I have.
Zork. That's not Zork. Zork game. Yeah, I was right. The one made 1977. It's an adventure game?
77.
Yeah, it's like there's no images and stuff, it's just text. So based off Zork, I would make games like that where it's like, you know, you enter a room, look left, and then it'll be like, oh, you look left. But you don't see anything. It was fun. I liked coding those.
I've thought about
I think-
making one like that, but with like images.
Yeah. There's a horror game that I can't remember the name of that basically follows that and it has images. It was fun, but I don't remember the name of it.
I remember there's this one horror game that we watch a YouTuber play. I can't
Mhm.
remember what it's called, but it's like half of the game is a game like that, and the other half is like in a 3D world. I'm gonna,
Maybe we're thinking of the same one. I
yeah,
don't know.
I'll have to find the video and I'll have to send you or tell you what it was.
Yeah.
Frick. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
Okay.
Wow, CGU uploaded a 39-minute video. It finally wasn't that big.
Who's that?
CJU Games.
I don't think I know.
I'd check him out. He's really cool.
Yeah.
He goes deep in a bunch of these games, and it's
Mm.
entertaining. And sometimes he'll
I'd
do
probably-
all the endings of a game.
Ah.
But I gotta go back and find this one. Wow, that was 6 months ago. Crazy.
Time flies.
How do I not watch that one? I swear I have. I don't remember it though. Okay. Boy, how old is this one? Wow, I'm looking back at all of these kind of older videos, and I'm like, man, it feels like yesterday I just watched that.
Yeah.
I'll know it when I see it.
I feel that.
That was a year ago? Wow. Oh, I like that one. Killer Frequency.
Oh.
I'm gonna lose it. I know it's here somewhere. I know he's done. Oh, there it is. Suffer the Night.
Okay. I don't know this one, I think.
Yeah, I would say that the portion where it's like a text adventure is like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fairly certain that's.
But now that I have.
Oh yeah,
slam
that is
shut.
it. So it's like there's like a computer in the game,
Yeah.
and your character goes on this computer, and there's like a text adventure in it. It's got like images and stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
it's like a text adventure in the game.
Oh no, I do recognize the computer and stuff. Maybe it is the same game we're thinking. No, the house is different. No, the house is different.
Yeah, it would surprise me. It would surprise me if it was the same.
What do you call that type of game? Like text? Something?
Uh,
I don't know what you'd call that. Text-based horror.
I would just say it's like a text adventure game or a text game or a text horror game.
Yeah. There might be stories untold. That's what popped up when I googled it. Yeah, it is. It's called Stories Untold. That's what I was
Oh,
thinking
Stories Untold. I have.
Yeah.
I have heard of that. I need.
It's like a similar idea where your character like gets on a computer and you get like a note from your dad and you like, you know, search the wardrobe, go left, go right, search the living room.
Oh, it's kind of older.
Yeah, it's from like 5 years ago. 6 years ago. Give or take.
I have heard of this game. Yeah, I've not played it, but I have heard of it.
Mm-hmm. I've been collecting mushrooms this entire time and I only just have an inventory full.
Dang.
Well, it's because the box don't always get a drop. Which sucks.
Rhea Ripley, who suffered a broken orbital bone, is absolutely destroying Liv Morgan right now. Well, you heard Rhea Ripley bone, but yet Ripley is out of her bloody mind. Incredible to think.
All right, I think I need to call it for the night. I am not getting anything done.
That is fair. I don't know if it's Max or Raul. Yeah.
Mm.